The Brosh.
So,
Episode 1.
how we all doing today? Let's hear from Chance. What are you looking forward to?
I'm doing great, and I'm looking forward to some good roleplay, I guess.
Hell yeah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the character you'll be playing?
Okay, so I am playing Roger. He is a human druid. He is dark-skinned with dreadlocks and all naturally made clothing.
Nice.
He carries no weapon. He is covered head to toe in tattoos. And he's a little older than I think at least some people in the group, in that he's in his early 30s. He's got some grizzle. He's got some, been through some shit. And he is a complete and utter pacifist.
All right. So he will not fight.
Will not fight. Will not even retaliate when attacked.
Okay.
This will go well.
Hey, he's got healing though, which I'm guessing from everyone else's classes you guys were gonna need.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
I mean, I brought the bard to be healing because I wasn't sure if you were joining us.
Okay.
All right. So, next we're going to go with Hadrian Vespasiano.
That's me, Hadrian Vespasiano.
Practical Rook.
Hello, friends. Future victims. Hadrian is a human. He is a bard from the College of Whispers. Something of a mob guy, criminal guy. He's very humans first, but not in a really bad way. And he's looking to make it in this workaday world and make sure his fellow humans can too. Because he's really a good guy at heart, you know what I'm saying?
So he's just like diet racist, or
specious, sir.
Specious, yeah.
Diet specious. Specifically Atkins. He eats a lot of protein.
God damn it.
Gotta get those gains.
All
15
right.
strength, not gonna cut it.
Next up, we have Graham, played by Keith.
Graham Bannerman, that's your service. You're fulfilling the role of the lore bard of this game. And representing the College of Deep Script and the renowned College of Bards in the Dwarven Kingdoms. He brings with him knowledge of knowledge of history, nature, and the arcane, and the ability to get into pretty much any library he wants to. And by presenting his library card of the College of Deep Script.
Fantastic. All right, let's go back to Corvinus Bloodhorn, played by Gary.
So, Corvinus Bloodhorn is a dirty, disgusted tiefling who travels amongst humans, highly educated, likes to know his enemies, and rather than a sword, he deals with a crossbow and blood curses. Despite arguing he's a good guy, he uses a lot of foul magic. But he does have a specialty against hunting the undead as his favorite. But despite having no shadow and no reflection, he still defends he's a good person, not a vampire, not a villain, and fights for some unknown reason, but always manages to have an empty pocket.
Does that mean that he's constantly out of money?
I currently have 10 gold and 1 silver, and that's a lot for me.
That's a lot,
Ready?
period.
Richer than I am.
I have no idea how much gold I have.
I forgot to do that.
I have 0.
I got some vices. It'll go away quick.
Oh, I'm fucking loaded. Never mind. I have 300 gold. I'm set.
Jeez.
All right.
Never know how to do that.
We turn to Brutus, played by Pat.
All right, so my guy is very tall. He's 6'8". He has very nice long beard, and he attempts to make it look like a dwarf beard, one full braid.
You copied me there.
Right. He was raised by dwarven smiths, and he found out that the dwarven smith god has chosen to grant him some warlock powers, but he is normally a fighter. He uses a shield. He uses no melee weapons or bows or anything like that, just his shield. And no, he is not going to throw it. His priority for battle is to defend the group. Make sure that they do not get past him. Outside of battle, he likes to work on his smithing. So, any of the party members, if they need any of their weapons fixed or mended, he is more than happy to help.
Slamming.
All right, now we move to Sawyer, played by Sheen.
Sawyer is a young lad of 16 who's setting out on a year-long pilgrimage, as is his village tradition. When you hit the age of 16, from the village of Elmbrook, he's setting out to fulfill his dreams of being a hero, a gosh dang hero. He was raised on nothing but heroes and their deeds and whatnot. He's only ever been in Elmbrook up to the age of 16, so everything is new to him. New customs, new people. He's only ever really seen humans, so big, wide world for him. He's got basic leather and a wooden shield that is paw crafted for him, and a somewhat rusty sword, as he could not afford a actual sword.
Well, those are expensive, especially for farmers.
Yes.
All right. So, that brings us to the beginning of the legacy of the Lich. So, you find yourselves in a port town. Nice quiet little place by the name of Corinthus, known for its import of craft beers and wines, and the making of cheeses.
Oh, I love cheese.
You also know that this place is one of the largest hubs of trade outside the kingdom of Abalathia. This place is probably the last bastion of major trade outside of the human kingdom of Abalathia. And it is fairly well guarded, just because bandits like to steal what they can when they can. And you find yourselves on the dock. Only 5 of you are here, fresh off the boat, as it were. You arrived with the last passenger boat of the day. It is now 3:30 p.m., judging by the sun in the sky, mid-afternoon. Now, none of you really got to know each other on the journey over, but you do recall that there, amongst all of the people that were on the ship, the 5 of you were the only ones that really stood out. What with Sawyer constantly watching the ocean and swaying between being seasick and being awestruck. and not many dwarves travel on boats, so Graham stood out a fair bit.
And entertain the crew and passengers.
Absolutely. And Brutus stands out no matter where he goes because he's the size of a hill giant. And Hadrian stands out in a more subtle way. There's an aura about him that you can see, but you can't quite distinguish. You just know that he is different somehow. A little bit of je ne sais quoi.
I don't see Hadrian.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
the
round-
robed figure here.
He's not showing up for me.
You wouldn't see him. He's probably hidden.
No, he should be there. I can see him.
I also can see him, but he did blip out for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me hiding and unhiding him. So, Corvinus Bloodhorn,
Mm-hmm.
you stand out for obvious reasons. There are probably a couple thousand tieflings in the entire world. So whenever one is spotted, they stand out rather sorely. So, as the five of you leave the ship and approach the dock, a couple of guards from the nearby patrol stand and wait and look the crowd that is leaving the ship over, and they spot the five of you, and one of them says, "Oi, what's your business here in Corinthus?"
What is our business here?
Come on, five of you.
Official college under deep script business.
I see. And what exactly are the four with you doing? Hauling around your books?
I haven't hired them to do that yet, but they could. And I don't know if they were on the ship with me.
Well then, go on, four of you. Explain yourselves. You, starting with you, Redskin. What's your business here in Corinthus?
I'm looking for jobs.
Ah, well, there's plenty here. Everyone's looking to hire muscle. And what about you? You giant.
I'm with my friend here, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm looking for jobs with him as well.
Yeah. So you're the muscle and he's the brains.
I start flexing my muscles.
I start flexing my brain.
Aneurysm. Ah! And what about you, the shady one in the back? Huh? You look like ne'er-do-well. What are you doing here in Corinthus?
He fell to the dock.
Yeah.
Hold control. Pick him up and hold control.
He's drowning. Help him.
Kind of.
There you go.
Took a second. But
He's a new adventurer. Don't mind him.
He doesn't understand adventure physics yet. Hadrian, just give him a convivial smile. I'm just doing some simple import-export. Nothing to worry about.
You have your papers in order, I hope.
Of course.
Well, then,
Kind of.
Sawyer's
show them to me so you can get on your way and I can get on mine.
I cast show papers.
What?
That a new spell?
He has to pull it out of his book, his notebook.
I'm like, yeah, I assume Hadrian would have something, even if it's not the exact right documentation. He knows. I imagine he would have something.
All right.
Like a
So,
business license. I don't have a business license equivalent for the fantasy era.
that's fair. So I'm gonna have you roll a bluff.
Okay.
Because,
Deception.
Yeah, deception.
Cool. I have +8.
The guard does not.
Yeah.
Wow.
However, that roll difference is pretty.
Jesus.
Okay, so you hand the guard some papers, and he looks them over, and he looks at you, and he says, "This is a grocery list.
Fancy that.
You mind explaining that to me?"
He said he's doing imports exports. The grocery list sounds about right.
Who are you, child? Why are you here?
I'm Sawyer. I'm just
It's my apprentice.
doing a pilgrimage.
In the businessings.
He's on a
It's very-
pilgrimage. He's your
Yes.
apprentice in business on a pilgrimage.
He's got to learn about the world, doesn't he?
I see. Well, fine.
He's not-
Fine. Tell you what, I'll let it slide just this once, as long as you don't cause any trouble. But if you do cause trouble, I'll be hitting you with an extra fine for deceiving me. And he tosses the papers back at Hadrian. Now get
Hadrian
about
will-
your business.
Hadrian will palm him a couple gold pieces. Like, oh, thank you, sir. You're clearly doing an excellent job guarding the dock. Fine people of this city have nothing to worry about with you at the helm.
Yes, yeah, flattery, whatever.
Flattery and gold. Don't forget the gold.
And as you move on to the main part of the dock, a rather odd thing happens. You find yourselves hearing an interesting noise, like some sort of high-pitched squeal.
Sawyer, you good?
Huh? You're hearing that too?
Oh, yes. I assumed it was Sawyer. Sorry.
And
Graham
then-
sticks his finger in his ear or twirls it around, pulls it back out.
and then it
Nope,
becomes
I can hear that.
more of a chirp, sort of an interesting thing. For those of you who know the sound, this is the peal of a dolphin.
Ah.
And about 7 feet from you, a dolphin leaps onto the dock and flaps and flops around a bit, wriggling as it transforms into a human man.
Hey.
Oh, we're gonna have to put it back.
The human man promptly lights a pipe and walks straight up to Graham. Which
The dwarf.
Can I help you?
The only other one with the same color base is you.
Yeah. Yes, you can. The preserver, he told me to seek you out.
A preserver for what?
Oh, who knows these things, man? I am Roger. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Graham Barrowman at your service.
All right, so
What brings you here, Roger?
I told you. I was, sitting on the island, and then the preserver, he came to me. He said, seek out Graham. You go to this city over here, and that is all I know.
Didn't tell you anything else for it, did he?
No, it's Irie, though, man. It's Irie.
Irie?
It's just an expression. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
It means it's all right.
Ah!
Yeah?
Yeah!
Irie. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing?
I'm thirsty, but I have no money.
We're gonna get the kid a drink.
That seems like a fantastic idea.
Roger will hold out his water skin to him.
Oh, thank you. Then he'll just take a quick sip and hand it back.
Roger has been swimming for a while, so he will drain it, and then he will cast Create Water to refill it.
Excellent. All right. So, through the hustle and bustle of the pier, you can hear the lamentations of a bard telling a story. And you can't make out the words because they're in a language that you don't understand. But when you look in the direction of said bard, you see him standing next to a rather tall Amazonian woman wearing full plate, carrying a sword and a shield. And she looks rather stoic, but every time there is a pause in the bard's speech, she nods, as if to affirm his words. And everyone else seems to be sort of giving them like a 5-foot berth. Like no one's really wanting to go anywhere near these people. And you see the bard realizing slowly that nobody understands what he's saying.
This is a very strange place.
I'm telling me.
To compensate, he begins to gesticulate more wildly, moving his hands about as if he were in an opera, trying to at least impress upon the listeners the feelings of his words, since he cannot seem to convey the meaning.
What is going on? What?
Roger is going to take
his finely kept beard, or as he watches the bard, and try and gesticulate and all this shit.
Roger is going to take a deep pull from his pipe and then blow out a dragon.
Nice.
And this grabs the bard's attention immediately, and he points to Roger and kind of beckons him.
Roger will walk straight up to the bard.
Okay. And as you approach him, he begins to speak a little quieter, as if confiding in you, but you still don't understand the language he's speaking. And he gestures towards the smoke shape, and he kind of seems to draw in the air with his hands, and he makes the shape of a dragon with sort of a stabbing motion, as if to try to imply that, he's trying to impart the story of a dragon being slain.
Well, I mean, okay.
He looks at you and, kind of gestures like, hey, do the thing you did.
Roger will do it again.
And then he kind of, he gestures with his arms, widening them, trying to, make the dragon bigger.
No, I am sorry, friend. That is all I can do.
He kind of nods a little bit, and he begins to speak with this intense passion about something that you have no idea what it is. And he begins to mimic the soaring of a dragon and making loud roaring sounds. And then the woman holding the sword cuts the smoke figure in half, narrowly missing Roger's nose, and holds her sword aloft in victory as the smoke figure dissipates. And the bard claps very emphatically and makes like a ah.
Roger puts his fists on his hips and says, But did you not try to be friends with it?
And the bard just stops dead. Kind of looks at you weird, and the Amazon sheathes her blade and looks you over and kind of gets a look of pity on her face and shakes her head.
Do any of you fine folks know what this is about?
No idea. You've made some very interesting
idea.
friends.
Street performers.
Graham,
Hi.
you can make a lore check, so to speak.
Okay.
Knowledge history?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes.
I was gonna say, is it a tale? Like an old story? Like a hero story?
It seems
Like from the beginning of time?
to be some sort of hero's tale.
Wah.
Can I assist him with that? To give him
A hero's journey.
This is not a tale that any of you are specifically familiar with.
That's a 12.
Okay, so the bard is clearly telling the tale of how the Amazon slew a dragon. And from what you gather,
Mm-hmm.
it's a rather large dragon with many pointy teeth.
Roger is unimpressed.
Oh, do you mean in I'm gonna cast silent image so I can make just the head of the dragon. Again, it's peeking out of the clouds.
And at that, the bard looks up and sees this, and he says, he nods very, very emphatically. And the Amazon nods once.
Which for her seems pretty emphatic.
And the bard begins to tune his lute. And as he does, the Amazon kind of rolls her eyes a little bit. And without any warning whatsoever, the bard begins to yell. Not sing, but yell lyrics in the same foreign tongue as he strums his lute and begins to prance around.
Is he any good with his lute, at least?
No.
Aww.
The mainland is so weird.
You're telling me.
The surface is a strange place.
Yeah. Well, he seemed to be happy with you making a dragon, so...
And
Excuse me.
yeah, he kind of pauses and looks at you.
I'm looking for a bounty board. Do you know where one is?
He just stares at you for a moment, and then begins to play and yell again, resuming his performance of prancing about on the wooden dock.
Do we
but you do
recognize what
notice-
language he's speaking?
What's that?
Do we recognize what language he's speaking, even if we don't speak it?
It's some sort of... Graham would recognize it as a dialect of giant speech.
Okay.
The Amazon, however, does look to Sawyer and kind of gives him the, side, nod to the side, like, hey, come follow me, and begins to walk towards the tavern on the dock. And much to her dismay, the bard follows along rather swiftly, not even breaking stride as he strums and yells and prances around. And she points to a board that you can see on the side of the inn next to the door with several postings. And here you find anything ranging from kobold extermination to, a spider infestation needs to be taken care of. Someone needs an adventurer to go find their lost family heirloom. And a couple that are just, menial tasks like guarding a plot of land for a day. While the farmer goes to market, that sort of thing. And then a couple of them catch your eye, but there is one in particular that stands out. It's not a listing for a job, but more of a PSA. And it reads, "Hear ye, read this and know of despair. The Council of Six is at large. The Lich King has been overthrown, but his legacy still stands strong. Those of you with wisdom should prepare." And Graham and Corvinus and Hadrian, you kind of know that, there's been doomsayers and basically madmen running around saying shit like, oh, the Lich King's gonna be resurrected. The council is gonna bring about the doom of the world and a retribution for their master's defenestration.
Is this PSA a handwritten or
It
or
is
done like?
handwritten, yes.
Okay. They got into the markers again.
Yeah. And so you kind of disregard this out of hand. But Sawyer, to your eye, this is far more intriguing.
This seems important. Seems very important. Is there anything about the notice that talks about, I don't know, who's being hired to stop it? What are those adventures?
It is not this is not a job offer. This is like a newspaper article that's been.
Well, I've never seen a bounty board, so this is kind of like I imagined. There's no cost or who to contact. I'll look for the next best one.
Why don't you inquire in at the bartender? I'm sure he'd have information on his bounty board. Ask him about this undead fellow.
You're right,
Here's a silver. Get a drink while you're at it.
Oh yeah, let's get the kid a drink.
You hand Sawyer a silver, and he looks like a kid that was just handed $1,000. His eyes get huge. Thank you, mister, and he'll just go for a handshake.
Change.
Did he literally just say, "Thank you, mister"?
He did.
This kid.
Expect change.
All right.
I've got to see this.
I walk up to Corvinus and I go, "What'd you hand him?"
I handed him his silver. Let's see if he's a thief.
As you walk in, you see a couple of people walking around, just sort of hanging out.
Down the street.
Hold on. Apparently, I'm pulling the dock apart.
I believe you.
Don't do that.
Strong, bro, is strong.
Yeah.
But it seems very natural for Corvinus to not enter a place of humans.
And you notice one fella walking around the tables seems to be running the operation. He's a human man, looks to be in his mid-60s. Fairly well dressed. Obviously, his bar is successful, what with it being the sole establishment that's selling booze on the dock. And when he sees you all walk in, he kind of he notices Sawyer first and kind of looks around as if, you know, like, where are this kid's parents? And then he sees Hadrian and Graham enter, and he kind of goes, okay. Walks over to Sawyer. Hey, lad, what can I do for you?
Sawyer holds up the notice from outside because he pulled it down, and he's like, "Do you have any information on who I could contact? You have a lovely cat, sir. Trying to contact who do I get in touch with about this job?" And I hold up the notice.
What? That? And he just looks at you, just completely perplexed. Lad, do you see a bounty price?
No, that's a friend of mine out there suggested I ask you, as you might know more.
Okay, so if you don't see a bounty price, then it's not a bounty. It's not a job posting. There's just some nonsense that some crackpot put on my board.
But this seems very dire, and aren't you only able to put what's true on a board?
Oh, kid.
Yeah. The face palms around the group.
If I could reach your shoulder, I'd put my hand on it.
Face palms all around.
You're right.
All right.
Kid, I don't know how used to city life you are, but if you go around believing everything you see on any bounty boards you happen upon, you're gonna be in for a wild ride.
Got it. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much. I'll roll it up nice and neat, and I'll produce the silver and be like, "Can I get a drink?"
What, like you want some milk?
No, I'll point to the nearest mug and just be like, "I'll have one of those."
He nods very slowly with a upturned grin, kind of looking at you like you're insane. Right. Okay. Sure. And he walks into the back and comes back a moment later with a mug of a nondescript foaming liquid.
Oh no!
And hands it to you. And he says, "One mug of dragon's piss on the house."
Thank you, sir.
Graham's gonna go up and put his hand on what is his name again?
Sawyer.
Sawyer. Okay. on Sawyer's back because he can't reach his shoulder. Or not kid. And be careful drinking that. Bardic inspiration.
Fair enough.
I whisper to Corvinus and I go, "This should be good."
Sawyer's gonna find a spot to sit, and
Oh, the house is packed. There are no free spots. You've even got people like standing up, drinking and eating.
he'll just go to the door quick and like look for Corvinus, and just go, Mister, your coin. I got it on the house. Here's your coin back.
Excellent. Thank you.
And I'll just, as I hand him back the coin, I'll just take a swig.
Best silver I never spent.
I'll just find a wall to sit at. Actually, you know what? Do the stories I've heard. I'm gonna go to a corner. I'm gonna like do my best, like lean against it, feet crossed, and just like one hand on the bottom of the mug, the other hand like through the actual handle, and I'm just gonna tip it back and sip a good quarter of it.
Oh,
All right.
Right in the con check. Yeah, right.
you have an extra D6 on that if you want to use it.
Ooh, buddy. You know what? We'll just use it because Sawyer doesn't know about those.
Feeling inspired as it is.
All right. That is going to be a 16.
All right. So.
Oh boy.
It's going to be a insufficient.
You are intoxicated after swigging a good quarter of the mug, which is a full stein. You find yourself thinking rather slowly, and your thoughts kinda mix together.
It's a good thing you went to the corner there, kid.
And suddenly the room starts to spin. Because you can't quite remember how to stand up. As you
And
slide
he
to the ground.
slumps. Yep.
That's not happen in real life. It's hilarious.
And the rest of you see Sawyer take a good swig from the stein of dragon's piss and then slump down onto the ground in the corner.
Well, he gave it a good try. I'll give him that.
You're gonna be getting him out of there, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, good. I can't have anyone sleeping in the corners of my establishment.
Gotcha. Oi! Who gave him the coin?
Adrian is
Come up
dying.
and say nothing. Come on, kid. Out we go.
Oi, Giantskin. You looking for work?
Hmm?
He
Is that the,
he calls
Monkey?
back to Brutus as Brutus starts to leave.
Ah.
I'll
thought it
yell
said
back,
dragon.
"Yeah, what are you offering?"
I'm offering 2 gold coins for a nice, quick, clean extermination of a kobold's den. They've decided to set up near the trade route out of town, and they're looking to raid all of my supply lines. So, I want them gone.
2 gold? I'll take it.
What you'll take, lad, is a nice piss and a good sleep.
I'm in top shape. No.
Good try, lad.
So heavy, maybe.
That does seem worthwhile. possible. What do you say, Corvinus? You want
I
to
say money's money.
do a little kobold extermination?
They're not
Ah,
dead, but
yes.
we can fix that.
And you can keep whatever you find on top of the 2 gold. I'm sure they've got something valuable down there. After all,
Ooh.
kobolds do like their shiny things.
I mean, we could always try talking to them.
Oh, you speak Draconic, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well,
good.
fuck
I
me
accept
then.
the
Go
job.
ahead and talk to him if you want.
I just raised my eyebrow at him.
Just as long as they stay off of my damn supply lines, I don't care if they're actually dead.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. It's fine. I speak many languages.
Me too.
Well then, if that's all you're questioning, I've got a business to run. You bring me back proof of their disappearance from my trade lines, and I'll pay you up front. Sorry, I'll pay you when you come back. I've got my own mug that I've been working on.
Ah,
Champion.
Off
I
you
hope
go
that
then.
everything's glad. Which direction out of town?
You're gonna be heading north.
Thank you.
You're looking for a nice little pass up on the mountains there. Kind of up in the snowy area.
Kobolds.
I do well in snow.
Sawyer will come around the corner, wipe the corner of his mouth. He just got back from throwing up. I'm going.
feel better though?
Yeah.
You should have some water.
I'm already drank all my water.
Well, we'll refill before we go out.
Where's the well?
Look up, kid. You're an adventurer now.
I'm sure we can find a well somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Where to get-
And there's water being served freely at the tavern.
Okay.
Word of advice, young one. Ask what it is before you order it.
That's good advice.
Next time we'll try you with an ale. Maybe after this.
You say ale, and he just kind of like almost does a double take.
What?
Huh. Don't seem to be any kobolds here. That's a shame. Guess we'll
We
have to work with
successfully
the
win.
hunters.
Can't stop
I was
here.
gonna say
Kobold
they might be
country.
under. They might be under Dragonkin or
Dragonkin.
That's the first place I looked.
would it be under
Job done.
Dragons?
Alright. Oh, come on now. There we go.
Are there any animals on the way here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
obviously,
going
yeah.
to stop one and talk to one. What is it?
Okay. So, you get a ground squirrel.
Okay. Hello, little friend.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? Huh? What do you want?
Me and my friend
You got
here,
any
we are
nuts?
looking for some.
Hey, you got any nuts?
Let me see. Do I have any nuts?
You don't.
Okay. I do not, good friend. I am
Don't
so
care,
sorry.
Don't care. You don't have any nuts, I don't care.
Are there any kobolds around here?
What are kobolds? Those nuts?
No,
Eat
they
'em?
are.
Can you store
They
'em?
probably try to eat you.
What? That's gross. I don't want that.
They are little scaled humanoid creatures.
What are humans? Are you human? Are you a human?
Yeah.
Do you have any nuts?
Yes. I do not, good friend. I am so
Why
sorry.
don't you have any nuts? What's wrong with you? What do you eat?
I eat many things. I eat nuts. I eat mushrooms. You know,
You
great
eat
things.
nuts, but you don't have any nuts.
I ate them all. I am so sorry, little friend.
You eat
This guy
all
eats
of the
mushrooms.
nuts
Who the
at
fuck?
once? You don't store any? How do you get through winter?
Where I am from, there is no winter.
What? Where
Have
are
you seen
from?
anything? I am from an island far over the sea.
Okay, what's the sea? Is that something I can eat?
No, little
I'm
friend.
very
I do not think you could help me, but I tell you what, I will just cast create food
Okay.
and make a giant pile of nuts for him.
Okay, what do you want?
I need to know where these kobolds are.
Like the things that eat squirrels.
Yes, they carry weapons. They have scales.
Oh, spear throwers.
Yes, the spear throwers.
Oh, okay. Okay, spear throwers. Spear throwers are up. They're up on the mountain. They're in a little thing. It's like a big thing. It's made out of rocks. They don't have any nuts either.
If I carry the nuts for you that you cannot carry, will you show me and my friends where they are?
Oh yeah. Do you dig?
I can dig, yes.
You can dig? That's good. I'm gonna need a big hole for all those nuts.
I'm gonna turn to the giant man.
I think I turned to Graham for a second.
Hey, good friend. Would you dig a hole?
I don't have any shovels. Sorry.
What about the thing on your waist?
Thing on my waist.
Waist.
The hammer?
Yes.
I had a
It's a
hammer.
hammer, not a shovel.
It can dig into dirt.
I'm not gonna dig dirt with my hammer.
Okay, well this little friend he's going to show us where they are.
Okay.
What are we trying to do again? Prevent them from doing what?
Raiding trade in convoys and whatnot.
I see. Well, I think I can convince them to stop doing it.
Can be impressive.
Good luck.
You don't speak their language.
Okay.
No, he said he speaks their language.
So,
Oh yeah, he does. The rest of us don't. But
I mean, you could totally use your shield to dig a hole.
Hey, Rose.
Oh, my shield.
Yes.
Rose, you can borrow my familiar. I summon my black hound.
Popper.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Please, good friend, dig a hole for this squirrel.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah. Can I eat
Digs
him?
the
Oh, by the way, my black hound is fiendish.
No.
Eat him? No.
No.
Well, I bet
Squirrel is friend.
No.
Squirrel is food.
Friend.
No, food. You're
Friend.
confused.
Friend. No.
You're not having a lot of luck with animals today.
Out of game question. Because I just understand their noises, right?
Yeah.
So no one else has any idea what the dog is saying, or is the dog talking?
No, the dog's not talking.
Okay, because it was fiendish, so I just wanted to be clear. So they just hear one side of the conversation. Okay.
Pretty much.
Friend. Borf. Friend. Borf.
No, don't eat him.
Please, friend, dig a hole.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay, I can do that. Well, maybe I can't.
We're starting off real well today.
Awful today.
That's a 9.
Yeah, okay. He kind of looks at you weird, gives you like a side eye, like freaking humans. And then he starts digging a rather deep hole.
Okay, Roger will put all the nuts in the hole except for a couple,
Okay.
and then cover it up.
Alright.
All right, good friend Squirrel, lead on.
Yeah. Let's go. I don't got all winter. Come on.
And he kind of sprints off up this paved mountain trail.
Quiet mountain town.
Okay, Roger will follow.
And he leads you to what looks like the entrance to an abandoned fortress. And on the left side, there is a graveyard. A few crows kind of just hanging out on top of the headstones.
Is there supposed to be a person over there?
There is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And as you approach, you notice the menacing statues of dragonborn warriors, as they are known in this world, Wormbloods. And you get a little closer and you spot a gnome hanging out in the graveyard.
Like gnomes do, I guess.
And he kind of jumps when he sees you after, like, he turns around after hearing you and kind of jumps when he sees how close you are. He says, "Ah, yes, what's this? What's this? Yes. And who are you?
Who are we? Who are you?
That's none of your business. Who are you?"
Of course it's my business. I'm talking to you.
I'm
Very
Sawyer.
Well, obstinate person.
Thank you.
I'm Sawyer, and you are, sir?
I am Fizzwick Bronzebottom.
Nice to meet you, Finswick Bronzebottom.
Fizzwick Bronzebottom.
Fizzwick.
Yes.
God damn it.
Master
May I call
Alchemist,
you-
Maybe you've heard of me?
I don't know, have I?
No, none of you have heard of me.
Adrian's having trouble keeping a straight face.
I haven't heard of you.
Graham's kind of shaking in the back.
Roger is just looking confused.
And as you look him over, you notice that, like, you know, the ends. So he has this wild fucking hair that is like sort of combed back, but then splayed out in all directions at the back of it, and you can't tell if it's actively burning, but there's smoke coming from the tips of his hair. And then he has this, and this is really weird for gnomes, he has this really big, luscious beard that he has very elegantly groomed, except for the parts where it is fraying all over the place, and also seems to be somewhat singed. And you look closer at his face and you notice that he doesn't have any eyebrows.
This is an interesting fellow that we've discovered.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing out here, Bronze Bottom, near this fortress?
Gathering reagents for my experiments, of course.
Of course.
What else?
And the kobolds
would
don't
I
give
be
you any
doing out
trouble?
here?
The
I have no
kobolds don't give you
interest in
trouble?
kobolds.
It's very nice of them to let you scavenge their lands.
No. No.
It's not nice of them?
It is part of our arrangement.
Ah.
I feed them fish, and they let me adventure about.
It's like an excellent deal.
Yes.
We're looking for kobolds. Would you happen to know anything about them in the area?
Perhaps. And he'll tell you on the next episode.
Dun dun dun!
Done.
So we're going to stop recording.
So stop recording and we'll
Stop recording.
Export is MP3.
Export is MP3.
Name?
We'll go with
First name session 1 or
LOTL
okay,
session 1.
And then our name.
and then you want our name on it, I assume.
Then your character
Yeah.
name.
Character name. Okay.
So,
Yep. Export to mono.
what y'all
Okay.
think so far?
So
I'm
telling it's good.
enjoying on it. Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't want to talk to any more squirrels.
I mean,
Are you sure?
are you?
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know, I think you're nuts.
I like Bronze Bottom. I hope he comes back.
Everyone feeling like they have ample talk time.
For the most
Yeah, I think everyone's getting getting time in, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone else is having this issue, but my export is pretty slow.
Yeah, I
It'll take
just
a while.
finished it, but I've got a
An
good
hour's
computer.
worth of
So.
audio is chunky.
Yeah.
It just took 30 seconds or so for me.
Same.
Yeah, I just finished up.
You guys and your fancy computers.
So then you close that.
You shouldn't have Chrome open.
You kill that track, and then you make a new mono track.
Got it.
How do you kill it?
You know, you just hit the
exit.
X in the upper left corner.
Okay. And then hit new mono track.
Yep, new mono track.
Okie dokie.
Oh, killy dokie.
Let me know when you'll have that up.
Oh.
Graham is set.
Okay.
Sawyer
Ready?
is set.
Okay.
Should we do a countdown for the second episode?
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Everybody ready?
Ready.
Mm-hmm.
Although we can also match it up to the master since we have that.
Is that a negative, Rook?
Yeah, sorry. I'm getting the new audition file going.
Oh,
Okay. Now I am ready to record.
okay. Pat, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So, new episode begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
Rolling.
Alright, so, on the last episode, you all arrived in Cornthus, Port City, got Sawyer shit-faced, and went up into a mountain, talked to a squirrel. That was all fun. And met Fizzwick Bronzebottom, master alchemist extraordinaire that none of you have ever heard of. And so we begin exactly where we left off, chatting up the world's weirdest gnome.
And that's saying a lot. Weird. Gnomes are weird.
Especially one with hair still singed.
Oh yeah.
This Jim Carrey looking gnome.
Alrighty then.
That was good.
So, as he speaks, Fizzwick begins to walk around, plucking random bits of, to the, what seems to the untrained eye, to be complete garbage and stuffing it into his various pouches that he has on his belt. And seems to lose track of the fact that you exist every 40 seconds or so, only to realize that you're still here and jump in surprise.
So you've parlayed with these kobolds then?
Yes, I have. Why wouldn't I? Makes things much more easily gathered when I don't have to deal with these little lizards running around trying to stab me.
And all they wanted was fish to leave you in peace.
Yes. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're on a mountain. Fish don't exactly grow here. Their trees only grow in the south, you see.
Graham's gonna write that one down.
And only under the most perfect of conditions, with the top-grade fertilizer and strong sunlight year-round and good warm temperatures. Otherwise, you don't get any fish off the tree. It just grows and dies.
Did you show us the fish tree?
I'm not a botanist, so I'll take your word for it.
No, I can't show you a fish tree. They don't grow here.
Yes, they don't grow here.
There are fish trees?
No.
How dare you, sir?
I'm gonna make a knowledge bullshit check? No.
Graham's an educated man.
And then you notice with curiosity as he approaches one of the dragonborn statues and begins to, with some sort of file, he starts to scrape dust off of the base of the statue and put it in a file.
Ah.
He then mixes with a rather thick red liquid. And the liquid starts to turn black, but then he utters an incantation and it begins to shimmer white.
What are you making?
As an alchemist, do I recognize it?
Yes. He is making a potion form of the light spell.
Making light bulbs.
Effectively. He shakes it a little bit, and then it begins to become blindingly bright. And he covers it in this odd, crudely made lantern shroud. And he says, and he looks to you and he says, "By the way, what business do you have here? You never told me who you are, what you want."
You kept forgetting we were here. But that's fine.
Yes, I do that because I don't like people.
Yes, the time knife, we've all seen it.
Yes.
We need to talk to the kobolds, if you would be ever so kind as to perhaps introduce us to your associate liaison. We would be most grateful.
Benefactor.
Does anyone have fish? It's good to offer a gift when visiting someone's home.
Didn't bring any.
I have a gift loaded in my crossbow.
You hear a
Your crossbow shoots fish?
emit from his mouth. And then a couple of kobolds appear around you.
They're coming out of the snow like fins.
That's actually
Like daisies.
exactly what happens.
That's more than a
Out of
couple.
the snow.
Like daisies.
Wait. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
One of them steps forward.
I believe in you.
My name is Longclaw. What do you want?
Hello, Longclaw. I am Roger. These are my friends. And we are here to convince you to stop raiding trading things.
The supply line.
Very eloquent.
Roger is from an island and has not really dealt with people in like 20 years, so supply lines are not a thing he knows about.
Then fair enough.
So they tell me that you are attacking people and taking their stuff,
We take their booze, yes.
and we need you to stop or these
No.
people will get very angry.
No. It's our booze.
You can't just say no.
You just did, Roger.
Longclaw takes no orders from humans.
What about from dwarves?
The booze.
Roger,
But
what
you
did he
cannot
say?
have booze if you are dead. Hold
yeah,
on,
I None of us speak Draconic.
I was
Speak
going to say
Infernal.
That's right.
and these
else
these people, I think they are violent, and I think they want to kill you.
Let them try. Longclaw will kill them all. Tribe's strong.
Your tribe is like 5.
We have many more. We hide in the mountains, then we come up and take what we want. Then we
Wait,
leave
I'm
what we
confused.
don't want.
I am confused. You are up in the mountains, but then you go up and take what you want? So you go higher than this?
Yes.
You can fly?
Can you fly?
I mean, if I want to.
Learn how to
You can get
fly.
high.
I can turn into a bird that can fly.
Can you teach Longclaw to turn into bird to fly?
Yes. I will make you Longclaw the Druid.
Polymorph, brother. Bye.
What are you doing?
Hold on, I am negotiating.
Teach Longclaw to fly.
It takes a long time to learn.
How long?
Many years.
Kobolds live for 7 months.
That's
that problem will
that's
solve
news
itself.
to Roger.
Can you teach
Think it's going
Longclaw
well.
to fly in short time?
Let Roger think about his spells. Hold on.
for the rest of us, is he starting to look like angry or anything like that?
You
I
can't
think
really
he
tell.
always kind of looked angry.
Yeah, kobolds
Okay.
have resting bitch face, so like, it's
That's
really
true.
hard to tell.
Imagine having all having the ancestry of a dragon and being pocket-sized. It's like what house cats feel every day.
Yeah.
Grumpy?
Yes, but with an extra fiery rage.
I don't know that I have anything at 4th level that can help.
Longclaw wishes to fly to better steal booze.
What's he asking about, Roger?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He wants me to teach him to fly.
Why?
What?
Huh?
Apparently they like stealing booze.
Well, yeah, that's why we're here. To stop them from doing that.
You mean
I know I'm the one that can speak to them, but I don't know how to convince him because apparently he just wants to learn to fly in order to steal more booze.
Is it possible to ask?
Longclaw will conquer this road, and then all booze will belong to Longclaw.
What's he saying now?
That he's going to conquer the whole road and that he will have all the booze.
Can he? Is he willing
Is-
to purchase the booze?
That is a good question.
See if you
Longclaw.
can convince him to open a bar. I believe in you.
Oh my god, alright. I have
Have a bardic
I have-
inspiration, buddy.
oh really? Okay.
Yeah. Fuck it.
So
why not?
my friends and I, we have a fabulous idea, okay? Are you listening, Longclaw?
Longclaw will listen.
You have a building.
We have a building.
You have booze.
We have booze.
You could open your own tavern.
Whoa.
And by the way, all of you heard that sound the same.
Then
I think it's working.
there is always booze.
Longclaw likes this plan. You will teach Longclaw how to open up tavern.
And you all heard the word tavern because there is no draconic word for that.
Shocking.
Okay, Roger is going to literally just right there, like sit down cross-legged in like a meditative stance and start explaining how a tavern works.
And Longclaw is just staring, completely enraptured. You know, like a monkey being shown a card trick.
So here's the best part. They give you money. You give them booze, they give you money, then you get more booze, and then they give you more money.
They give me.
Yes, you have it, my friend.
Longclaw likes this plan.
And he kind of rears up and lets out this sharp, piercing whine. And the other kobolds kind of rush over and make a formation.
Uh-oh.
What did you tell them?
I told them how you operate a tavern.
Longclaw.
I think that's the wrong kind of tavern.
Longclaw will open tavern. It will be called Longclaw Tavern.
That nailed it.
Roger turns to the group and says, "Welcome to Longclaw Tavern."
Grilled.
Huh.
This is not getting them off the land.
This is stopping them from raiding it, though.
Although we may have just made a competition for the man who hired us.
Good for business.
Exactly.
I don't know how these things work, so
Don't you worry about it. It'll be fine.
So we have to convince the bartender now that we've technically stopped him.
We have stopped him. He doesn't need to know exactly how.
But we need to show proof that we did the
Dude.
job.
This is true.
Can you ask him for a talent or something? Or, I don't know.
Do they write?
Longclaw,
Yes.
we need to bring this man a token of some kind to show that you are not going to steal his booze anymore.
We will give him Soul Totem.
Excuse me?
Is that a lot?
And he reaches into the pouch at his hip and pulls out this little stick figure. Like it's basically like a 2-year-old took a bunch of sticks, glued them together, and called it a friend.
It's a little close to home, but okay.
Longclaw presents you Soul Totem. You take to man as oath. Longclaw will no longer steal booze.
Very good, very good.
Longclaw swear. Longclaw will buy booze like a tavern owner.
Okay.
Roger, did you
Rohan?
ask him for a scale or a claw?
He says that we can give this as his word that he will now buy booze, not steal.
Rohan, what is that?
And
It's a soul totem?
Is it magical?
I don't know.
Can you detect magic? You turned into a dolphin.
Let me see if I can detect magic.
Graham can if you can't.
I can identify, but it takes a while.
how are we going to be sure these little things will keep their word?
They have sworn. I cannot detect magic.
Yeah, you guys, they swore on the soul totem.
Yeah.
And he really wants to open this tavern.
Adrian's less than impressed. But that's 'cause it's
Roger,
Adrian,
just to make sure they understand how much the booze costs.
Graham is
Do they
writing this
have-
shit down.
Do they have the money?
They've been stealing it, so
Yeah, they have money.
Do they know how much it requires to buy said booze?
probably not.
No, probably not. But then neither do I, so...
They
Do you
already
think the
swore on
barkeep
this.
can speak Draconic?
It will be
My
fine.
concern is the soul item.
It's a bundle of sticks. It's sticks.
Is it magical?
I'll take a look at it and give it here.
Thank you.
I'll cast detect magic on it.
No, it's not at all magical.
It is just a bunch of sticks.
It's just a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
It is important to them.
If it was necromancy, I would be.
It's just sticks.
Okay, we have done the job and no killing.
This is true.
This is a great outcome.
Longclaw invites you to Tavern anytime you wish to visit Longclaw.
Thank you. We will come and check on you again sometime. Oh, hold on. In the snow, Roger is going to write out Longclaw Tavern in common so that they know how to write it, so that the humans will know that you are a tavern.
Gnome! You will make Longclaw sign for Longclaw Tavern.
And Fizzwick just kind of. Okay.
Oh yes, and I believe Mr. Bronzebottom, he will definitely be able to answer any more questions you have. And he is an alchemist. He can probably
shaking his
make
head.
booze.
He's just shaking his head. Like
Oh, I bet you he can. I bet you the alchemist can make booze.
Oh, that's right.
Gnome will make Longclaw booze for Longclaw Tavern. Paid for, of course.
Yeah, how could you not trust that? Tone of voice I don't understand.
Oh god, this is brilliant.
Job well done.
Yeah, hey, as a side note, at least in this campaign, I've gotten one encounter out of the way without violence.
There you go.
Good start.
One
probably.
down, 7 million to go.
in my epic quest to prevent this group from becoming murder hobos.
Hey, Graham is an educated gentleman.
I've only managed to murder a mug of beer.
I think
They
it murdered.
didn't use soul magic, so they're okay.
Yeah, I think you lost that fight.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we
Graham has
head back to
showing
town.
his confidence in others is what he has done. That is all he's done.
Also, because Roger is in tropical clothes, he's gonna turn into a squirrel for the ground squirrel for the way back because he's cold.
Okay. As you make your way back, you bump into your squirrel friend, and he goes,
Hey, hey, hey! Why are you a squirrel?
Because it is much warmer this way.
Humans can become squirrels.
Only some of
Squirrel
them.
become human?
Uh,
The sword in the stone?
It is possible if you know magic.
What? That's some kind of nut?
Magic nut.
It is no, my friend. It is not. It is not a nut.
I don't want it.
Enjoy your nuts, little friend.
Okay, go away. Don't steal my nuts.
Rude.
That form.
And you make it back into town. The guards don't give you any hassle on your way back in. Since you left,
It's all arranged like.
I will have run through like the whole conversation with Longclaw with them, like everything that was said, because Roger is not comfortable
being solely responsible for the creation of a kobold tavern.
Oh, don't you worry. Graham is writing this shit down.
talking to the innkeeper about it.
Sure. So you arrive back in Cornthas and make it back to the Steelwind Tavern, where it is still packed to the fucking gills. In fact, it is even busier now than it was when you left. Like, there's a line at the door.
What is with this place?
It's the only tavern on the pier. Trade port.
Roger leans in after you say that and says, "They need some competition."
You're right.
Yes. I do like the sound of that. Very good.
Claw.
It won't follow us.
Time to set up a sponsorship.
For just pennies a day.
Yeah, the rich man could always invest.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
For 10 cents a week, you too can sponsor a poor homeless kobold.
Before it dies in November.
God damn it.
You realize for 14 cents you sponsor their entire life.
Yeah.
In small print, this is not an annual fee.
So, after waiting around for a few minutes, you manage to actually make it in through the door. At which point the innkeeper kind of spots you, especially Brutus, the gigantic man that he is. Actually,
I'll
Brutus
wave.
has to like duck to get in the door.
Right. I'll wave to the barkeep and try to motion him to come over instead of trying to shout over all the noise.
And he yells, "Clear a path, you wastrels! Get out of my way! I got business to tend to."
Graham's gonna follow in Brutus's wake.
And then he steps outside of the tavern. So, you get the job done, eh?
Not the way you had asked, but yes, we got the job done.
What the bloody hell does that mean? Did you get the job done or did you not?
It means they won't be raiding your booze shipments anymore.
Okay, well, that is what I asked you for, so maybe I should be a bit more concerned about the details.
I will ask Roger to hand me the soul totem.
Oh yeah, Roger hands him the soul token or totem. Sorry.
I show the barkeep the soul totem. I go, this is their proof of commitment not to steal the booze, but in fact to buy it from you.
The hell are you talking about?
Well,
whose oath? Whose words?
The kobolds.
The kobolds.
The kobolds.
Yes, as you could guess, our friend here, and I point to Roge, actually talked to them.
Are you fucking with me?
No. I am not fucking with you. They actually want to buy your booze.
You sat
Honestly-
down with a bunch of kobolds and you parlayed and you made a deal with a bunch of kobolds to buy my booze from me.
Yes.
Okay, and did you pause maybe to think that I'm a barkeep? I'm not trying to sell my booze in bulk to a bunch of lizards that live in the fucking mountains that apparently think that a stick is an oath bond.
But barkeep, let me propose this to you.
Okay, my
They
name's
don't know-
Jackson, first off, and you're
Sorry.
not proposing shite to me. You're going up
They-
there and you're taking care of the problem the proper way, okay? Or I'm
Jackson.
not paying you. Either way.
They don't know how much you're going to charge them. You can charge them what you want.
Okay, I might be an asshole, but I'm not gonna overcharge on booze. That goes against my principles as a fair barkeep.
But if we kill
I
those
turn
kobolds,
around to
that'll work,
Roche and I go, well, I tried.
Alright, listen,
Sir?
maybe one of you can bring one down here so that I can talk to him myself.
If we bring one down, either Roche will have to translate or their little gnome friend, what was his
Well, I
name?
need a translator anyway.
Bronze bottom.
Bizwick Bronze Bottom.
Wait. Bronze Bottom?
Yes, the gnome,
He's
Bronze
alive?
Bottom.
Yes, it looks like he woke up in the morning with an explosion to the face.
That wee bastard ran away from serving me as my in-house brewmaster over 4 months ago.
Oh, you were right.
What the
Told you
hell
he
is
could
he
brew.
doing up in the mountains?
Picking daisies by the looks of it.
He was scavenging the area of the Longclaws' den in exchange to feed him fish.
Where the hell's he getting fish? Where the hell's
He
he
thinks
getting
he's-
fish? Is he getting
thinks he's
fish
get-
off of my supply lines? Is
Actually, a
that
little
what's
more
going
ridiculous
on?
than
The
that.
kobolds are raiding my supply lines for my booze, and the fucking gnome is taking the fish and feeding them to the kobolds. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
This is getting a wee bit more complicated than I wanted it to, so I'm gonna go up into the mountains with all of you. You're gonna protect me the whole way, and I'm gonna talk to these fucking longclaws myself, and we're gonna get something sorted out.
Barkeep, job's done. You agreed on it.
Job ain't done, lad. I'm not taking your bundle of sticks for 2 gold.
Go talk to your brewmaster. That's your job. They're not going to attack your supply lines.
Yeah,
We did our
I'm
job.
convinced of
You did
that,
not give
lad.
us anything.
Mm.
Devil's in the details.
That's funny coming from
Yeah.
you. Tell you what, I give you 1 gold now, and I give you the other gold when I'm actually convinced you did the job instead of walking up the trail, gluing a bunch of sticks together, and then spinning me a tail.
That's a fair request.
Anybody want to go for another walk?
I will.
Seems
Yep.
like fun.
What time of day is it?
Yeah, it's about
It's
early
night.
evening.
Evening, so probably get
Should we-
there middle of the night. Do we want to do this tomorrow?
Well, yeah,
I mean-
we're
I
gonna
still
it
don't do
tomorrow.
this.
I got a bar to run. Tell you
Great,
what,
we'll find some.
you get a room on me. That
All
make
right.
this more agreeable, aye?
Works for me.
Good. Don't want to hear any complaining about me not paying you for making up a story. I got bards for that.
So do we.
And he walks back into the
Icicle.
bar.
Frost accumulates on my horns.
And as promised, he flips Corvinus 1 gold coin.
Okay.
And he
Didn't we
shows
all?
you all to the room that you are being given, which is like a standard, larger in-room. It'll house the lot of you for the night with a modest bit of comfort, but it's certainly not a place you want to stay for an
This
extended period of time.
is a nice place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there are a few couches with modestly plush cushions, couple of
It is.
beds.
It is much bigger than my hut.
Oh yeah.
You don't come from much, do you?
No.
Before Jackson leaves, I'll just be like, Mr. Jackson, we all helped, wasn't it 2 gold per?
No, lad, it was 2 gold. Period.
Got it.
I might have a very successful bar for the moment, but I'm not made of money.
That's fair.
Now, if you sold to the kobolds, you'd be even more successful.
We'll think about it, lad. For now, the lot of you ought to get some rest. We're going hiking in the morning.
Hiking.
This is not worth a gold.
It's worth the story.
Sawyer will pick out a corner of the room, lay out his bedroll, pull out his sword, which, Brutus, you would be appalled. Even though
Yeah.
I'm polishing it and doing everything I can, it is still a rusted piece of crap.
Can I cast mending on it?
Sure.
Oh.
What I noticed he's also had? Okay. That's right.
It's not broken, it's just shitty.
I quoted Sawyer. It was like, sooner or later, lad, we're gonna fix that sword.
I don't have money to pay you. I'm sorry.
You will after this job.
Wonderful.
Yeah, what's his take? A whole like 2 silver pieces?
Maybe we can get the kobolds to give us something.
Oh, there you go. They could give you another soul totem.
Or a barrel of fish.
Oh, barrel of fish.
And watch
We can
the
plant
barkeep yell at us.
While Sawyer's polishing his shield and sword. So I don't believe we all got to really talk, but thank you all for helping me with my first job. What are your names? I know Mr. Brutus and Mr. Roger, Graham and Corvinus, and then Hadrian?
Spot on, kid.
I'm Sawyer, if I don't believe I've introduced myself.
So,
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
You ever heard of Elmbrook?
Nope.
No. Roger's gonna be smoking his pipe now.
What's the name of the dwarven capital again?
Why you gotta ask the hard questions?
North
Dude,
Dwarfland.
dude.
How dare I ask what the
North
dwarf...
Dwarfland.
But
Go ahead.
no. Waiting for Graham to say his piece.
Yeah, you were.
I come from the Dwarven Kingdoms. I ain't spent too much time in human lands. He pulls out his fiddle from its case. And wipes any salt residue from when he was playing on the ship. Come here, searching for more songs and stories to bring back to the College of Deep Script.
What's the College of Deep Script?
The College of Deep Script is, in one part, a bard's college, and also the keepers of the records of all dwarven heritage. If you want to know anything about a dwarven family, that's where you would go. All the way back to when we first started and keeping track. It's probably about as old as the Dwarven Kingdom itself.
How old is the Dwarven Kingdom?
Exactly. I don't know. I think he would know, though.
I don't even know what it's called.
Dwarven Kingdom's about 5,000 years old now.
5,000 years old. And the college could be even older.
That's a long time,
Aye. We build things to last.
I'd say they built that city on rock and stone.
I'm a little rusty on my dwarf, but I think that saying is rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Yes.
And I'll say it in dwarvish and whatnot.
Aye, you got it. Where'd you pick that up?
There was a dwarf that passed through on one of the festivals and picked up some words and phrases here and there.
Was he a bard as well?
It seemed like one.
Might have been in front of the college.
He wasn't nearly as dressed as fancy as you are, sir.
Not everyone is. I've been at the college a long time. I'm 131.
You are twice the age of my grandfather.
I still got 200 years ahead of me.
Should I call you...
You can call me Graham.
Got it. Graham. What about the rest of you?
Chris, what did you say the dwarf city's name was again?
I didn't.
Are you leaving that up to us?
So, the Dwarven Kingdom of Thangarad.
I hail from the Dwarven Kingdom, Thangarad, as well. Only from their ironworks section.
Down in the smithies.
Yes.
Good old Thongradians.
I was taken in when I was just as young as you were, lad. Taught how to work. Taught how to hit the hammer. Work the forges. And most of all, make something look a lot better than that sword.
Oof.
Yeah, my bones.
My family scraped together everything they could to get it for me. So I'm proud to have it by my side. Mr. Corvinus?
Mm-hmm.
You've worked with Mr. Brutus a lot.
Yes, we have, lad.
Mostly in the war, but we've kept together since.
Wait, you guys fought in the war?
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Wow.
a pretty sight.
Nope.
Very.
I was
gross.
providing healings, things far from the front lines.
I was an archer and a runner. I was pretty young back then.
What's a runner?
I would run and get things.
Oh, okay.
A messenger.
Hand documents from the front line to the headquarters or to another outpost or supply line.
Fortunately, I was not that runner. I was the one just getting supplies for my units, more bolts, things like that, making sure the quivers are full.
Mm.
Being that young, I can only pull the string back so many times.
I hope they didn't ask you to scout.
No. Would have been good at it, but no. It gives you a really good appreciation for studying the undead and weaknesses, though.
What are some of the undead's weaknesses?
Fire!
Accurate.
Well, hit him something real hard in the head.
God,
Do you have a dagger?
I don't have a dagger, but I have some arrows,
Okay.
a couple of hand axes.
I'll get mine. Don't worry about it.
Things
Bottom
look
of
good for
my pack, I'll
brigand
get it.
bolts.
I take out a dagger. I come over to the kid. And I say, hold out your hand.
Sawyer will hold out his hand.
What are you doing?
I put my palm on top of his,
Oh,
holding the dagger. I slice open my hand. And moments later, my dagger glows with radiant holy energy. This is good against the undead.
Magic?
Holy magic.
Oh. And only you, people like you, can do holy magic?
No, usually my demonkin can't do that.
any holy man
decided
can do that kind of magic.
Yeah. Usually it's
Okay.
people of the cloth. People who are good can do this. I just happen to be a very confused demon.
Chris, you said that lady. Did you say that lady outside was the Amazon was a paladin?
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't tell you what she was.
Okay, never mind.
She's an
Did she give off
Amazon.
any Eastgross vibes?
No.
Would Eastgross have liked her?
I think you know the answer to that. Well, you all seem like a pretty decent lot. You didn't kill those kobolds like I would have expected us to. That was definitely different.
This is a far more entertaining outcome.
It was
Far more impoverished outcome.
Violence
The longer
is
reason.
not the answer.
We weren't getting paid that much to begin with.
Not always the answer.
No,
Never.
but the reagents the kobolds had, I was looking forward to.
Fair.
Either that or at least the 2 coins that half were stolen. By the way, I am breaking the silver in the morning, so you will get your pay.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I'm really contributing to this endeavor.
Who are you kidding? You got us the job.
You haven't gotten a chance to show what you're made of yet. Don't you worry. We'll find it.
Yeah,
We'll kill
Sure we
something
will.
soon.
Or not.
I mean, with that one poster I thought was a job, that had a lot of talk of something that needed to be slain.
I'm
Something
sorry,
under
kid. That was the ramblings of a madman.
propaganda.
That's what the tavern owner said, Mr. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You might see that poster around a lot when we visit other towns in this area.
Yeah,
Feel free to
I
always
know.
tear him down.
It doesn't do anyone no good anyway.
All it does is spread fear.
Mm-hmm. The Lich is gone.
Even if
Yeah,
the Sinister Six show up, it's not going to matter if the townspeople know it.
I've heard some stories of the Sinister Six, but they're, I don't know. Some of the stories are different from what I've heard. I know stories are embellished and whatnot, but you sometimes hope that they're true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
On that board, there must have been some job that we could take, aside from the other jobs, to
Yeah, slaying rats in a cellar and a few others.
Kicking lions out of a lady's basement from eating her rats.
That sounds like an interesting job.
That job's already done. I'll tell you about it later.
Mr. Hadrian,
Yeah, kid.
you've been rather quiet. You okay?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's better to listen than to speak, you know?
That's
And just
good
smoke your
advice.
pipe.
Sorry,
keep
there's
that in mind.
multiple things there. What?
And Roger just chimed in, and to smoke your pipe.
If that's what grabs you. Yeah. I like to learn about the people I'm spending my time with. Seems like you're all a decent sort so far. Especially you fresh-faced little kid. It's good times.
Yeah, well, it's a tradition. You can go on a pilgrimage when you hit 16, so I'm supposed to be away from the village for a year, and then I'll return.
With what?
Experience.
Hopefully a better sword.
You guys gotta stop ragging on this kid's sword.
It'll be fine.
Keep in mind, Graham, the sword may look rusty, but if we clean it up, it may look pretty nice. We can
there's probably a lesson
rebandage. We can rebandage the grip, make it work better for him.
Oh, we can find some nice leather for it. Yes.
Yeah, the grip is a bit small, but wrap it with a little extra cloth I've got, and it matches out a bit better. If we do happen to come across any leatherworkers' tools, or if I get enough, I can get a carpenter's set. I might be able to help make some repairs on things.
Fancy.
But yeah. If no one else has anything else to add or want to talk about, we'll probably just keep talking menial things until the night and go to sleep.
Sounds good.
And as the sleep takes you, you all fall into a peaceful slumber.
I have one thing before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Summoning my dog, giving it a telekinetic command, and having it place excrement anywhere it feels would be interesting in the building.
What?
Jeez. Oh,
He crossed a contract with a tiefling. I would call it even, and this is much nicer than killing him or cursing him. I'm being polite for Roger's sake.
And a heavy sleep takes you. And that ends the episode.
Dun dun dun.
So, pause your recordings. I'll stop your recordings. Export.
Hey,
Now flip over to side B.
Yeah. There we go.
when you hear the chime, turn the page.
I lost all my audio.
Ooh.
Oh no.
How'd you do
Okay.
How'd you manage
Yep.
that?
Apparently, I hit pause and then I hit stop, and it said other things were attempting to process things, so it was lost.
That sucks.
What?
I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Can you undo? I don't. Oof.
No, I cannot.
All right, everybody take 5.
Sounds good.
That's what we've got the backup for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurry back up.
Right.
Man, that was my most scene-heavy recording yet.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm.
How you feeling, bro?
Don't press
I'm
anything.
feeling fine. I'm having a great time.
Good.
I mean, shit, I got to spend the last, 10 minutes just listening to you guys talking to each other, so.
Bet it was good on your voice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Hey, I'm gonna take a
Hope you
minute
guys-
to replenish some water.
I'm poking this computer. What were you guys' thoughts on the dog?
Here, I'll meet my.
All right, try that again.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on the dog in the final scene?
I think that it's gonna piss the barkeep off.
Yeah, he won't know it's me because I haven't shown him the penis dog yet. Because I don't keep it summoned because it's actually cleaned.
It's a good plan. I like the talking to each other while you're sitting around waiting to go to sleep kind of thing.
I think it was a good idea to do something like that as part of character building for people to listen to.
Yeah.
Do you know what that's from?
We might have to. I would suggest introduce or integrating some more character background in some later sessions. Just bit by bit every now and then.
That is the plan.
Okay, back.
Back.
I got me some water and some oranges.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got those little ones. Ones you get in the bag.
Oh, mandarins?
Or whatever.
Clementines,
Yeah.
that was it.
You gotta be careful though. I got them right next to a bag of tiny onions.
Okay, guys.
What?
Do this before Shane touches it, and we have Shane's audio.
Oh, nice.
We have it. We saved it.
That's what $50,000 of engineering school got. So, hooray!
There you go.
I don't know if anybody else is getting this, but Gary, your Discord is coming in a little bit robotic-like. I think you're.
Yeah, it's because it was in Shane's room. It should be better now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I was walking around.
That explains it.
Yeah, what weird thing is, I had to hardwire my computer because our rooms are right next to each other on the same wall our computers are. So our Wi-Fi for our different technologies will actually interfere with each other.
Oh, wow.
So I hardwired mine, and we got a second router for him, and we eventually got it all to work. But
Okay.
Nice.
That sounds complicated.
Very.
yeah, but it works. Right. Well, I just wanted something. So drink a Moscow Mule without the vodka.
What?
Okay.
Oh, Shane asked me about the drink. He's like, we got the same tradition because we both were drinking Belfast ginger beer. And I'm like,
Belfast is
yeah,
so
mine
good.
was just It is so good. It's so spicy. That was my last bottle.
I mix that with rum for my dark and stormies.
Oh yeah, I haven't used it for dark and stormy. I just threw vodka in it. Call it good.
Yeet.
It makes a good buck or a mule.
Dark and stormy is my favorite.
Vodka does exist to make things alcoholic, so.
And then
Like
when you
water.
graduate, you can have Everclear to make things alcoholic.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's suicidal.
That's after the
Potato,
first drink,
potato.
though.
Was Everclear what was mixed in the dragon piss?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
That
Dragon
poor
Piss,
kid.
Dragon Piss is ginger beer,
It's sulfur
lemonade,
clear.
and Everclear.
Good lord.
Sorry, ginger beer, lemonade.
And Everclear.
You know, I'm gonna write this down because I kind of have a bartending channel.
Yeah. And that is.
I
one of
want
the
this
things-
crossover.
That is one of the things that I do. Is every time, like even for a D&D campaign, if there is a drink that has a name, I have a recipe for it.
Excellent.
Phenomenal.
All right.
Would
Well, now
you
I'm gonna
like
have
me
to
to
drink it.
challenge you?
So, we all ready?
Dragon's Piss was episode 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't think we should call it that, though.
What do you mean? What's its name?
Sure, it'll be bad in the thumbnail though.
Yeah, okay. We can come up with a new name.
Dragons star star star.
Yeah, dollar.
Or dragon.
Bring it back.
Dragons yellow breath.
Oh,
Not later.
So, we ready? Everybody got
Yep.
a new track up?
Ready to go.
Wait. Let me just double check. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. All right.
And
So,
recorded.
everybody got their audio exported? Got a new track up?
Yep.
Yeet.
Yes.
Fantastic. So, we're starting in 3, 2, 1. All right.
Yay, I did it.
Yeah.
Yay!
On the last episode, you made contact with the Longclaws, brokered a deal to help them, well, not really help them, but convince them to open up their own tavern instead of stealing booze. Then reported back to Jackson at the Steelwind on your progress, and he seemed overly unimpressed.
Overly unimpressed.
More than less
Very
than unimpressed.
unimpressed.
I was gonna say that's a bit of an understatement.
And has decided that you all are going to escort him back up into the Longclaw territory so that he can speak with these lizards himself. Because
We will foster a great partnership.
yes, and because he's completely unconvinced that you didn't do anything more than just sort of walk out of town, make a stick figure, and then tell him a tale. So, after a restful night's sleep,
You awake in the inn room that he provided for you. And it is still fairly early in the morning. The sun has yet to rise. But you do hear a bustling downstairs. And when you go downstairs, you notice that there is, in fact, still a crowd here.
What in the world?
These people never go home.
It's not quite as packed, but everyone here seems to be enjoying a breakfast.
Good, the breakfast rush is here.
And most of them are enjoying cooked meats, sausages, cuts of ham, some bacon.
Eggs?
Eggs as well.
Ah, good.
Some cafe
Ooh.
is being served along with breakfast ales.
Do they have
Seems to be an-
anything that is
Oh,
not
kid, you had it. You ever had
an
coffee
animal
before?
product?
I'm sorry?
I said, do they have anything that is not animal product?
Coffee.
Yes, they have cafe.
Bean juice.
Dirty bean water.
The closest thing
Is there fruit?
to vegan, other than the coffee, is some sort of gelatinous-looking substance that is a milky white. You actually, Roger, you would recognize this as tofu.
Oh, tofu.
They also have some fruits being served alongside the tofu to kind of give it some flavor.
That's what's it, tofu, the flavor vehicle.
Yep.
I saw you. You ever had cafe before?
Oh, Jesus.
It is cafe.
Well, it's not alcoholic, so that's good news. Here, I'll get it in a cup, and you can try some.
All right.
And I'll...
Does it cost anything extra?
I don't know. Oh, I get it. Don't you worry.
As you approach, no one seems to really pay you any mind. It seems that the breakfast is complimentary for any patrons who stayed overnight at the inn.
Ah, good.
Fancy.
Continental breakfast.
That is fancy. Normally breakfast is extra.
It's the world we live in, kid.
He'll take the little cup of coffee and he'll just sip it. He'll make a face because it's super bitter.
Oh, yeah.
Is there milk to
It's
put in it?
actually- So,
Wait, can we get him a glass of milk and then put coffee in that?
the cafe that they are serving is actually sweet. Almost like a honey kind of sweet. And you recognize that this is brewed in a very specific manner. Graham, Roger, you would recognize this as the manner in which the grounds are actually steeped directly into the water and kept at a low temperature boil for a longer period of time. And then the grounds are actually strained out of the drink before it is served. And that reduces the acidity because of the reduced temperature, but it also keeps the flavor because the grounds are exposed directly into the drink.
I don't want coffee.
That's tasty.
And you're guessing that they also mixed a bit of honey in to sort of naturally sweeten the drink.
Mm-hmm.
And you said this is cafe?
Yes.
That's good. It's real good. And he'll go back to stuffing his face with eggs and ham and all the food he can get.
Ah! Good lad. Yeah, Graham's and stuff in his face too.
Food is good.
Big old plate of bacon and sausage and whatnot.
Excellent.
And a bit of fruit too. You know, it's good for you.
Allegedly.
Ball polish of a balanced breakfast.
If anyone else doesn't have anything else to say, we'll look for Jackson.
Yep.
Yep.
He is tending the bar.
I'll walk
Mr.
over
Jackson. Oh, go ahead.
I was
No,
going to say
you-
I was going to walk over to the bar and ask him, "Are you ready to leave?"
No, go back to enjoying your breakfast, man. I'll be ready here in an hour when my next tender comes in.
Oh, good. And I'll go take one of the bar stools and sit it at the table and squat on it.
And through the bustling crowd, you see the same theatrical pair that you spotted yesterday of the bard and the Amazonian woman. They seem to be enjoying their breakfast. And the Amazon seems to be quite happily eating through about what you're guessing is 3 pounds or so of meat. And her mood immediately sours when the bard begins to tune his lute. And she just sort of rolls her eyes. And the entire the dull roar of the entire bar just sort of dies down as the bard begins to just slam his lute, strumming with the pick and making an awful ruckus. And then he starts to once again shout in the tongue that you cannot understand, supposedly telling a tale of some sort. At least it seems to be that way. And everyone, no one seems angry. Everyone is just sort of staring at him in dumbfounded silence. As if they can't believe what is happening. They look confused and bewildered. And he pauses.
They're in good company.
And looks around the crowd as if to give sort of a dramatic stare. Not really acknowledging the looks on everyone's faces. Whether he's ignoring them intentionally or just doesn't understand what's happening, you can't really tell.
He's not that great a performer. He probably can't read the room.
I'm not sure who I feel worse for, him or her.
And as you say that, the Amazon finishes her platter of meat, slams the stein of breakfast ale that is sitting in front of her, stands up, grabs the bard by the scruff of his shirt, and drags him outside bodily. And you can still hear him strumming and howling the whole way out.
Wow.
I look to Jackson. And do they just live around here doing that all day?
Well, I would ask them, but I don't speak whatever fucking language that is.
How long they been around here?
About a week.
Hmm.
And they just do that all the time.
Yes. Don't know why the woman puts up with him, but if I had to guess, maybe they're married.
I get that air about them.
It seems that the man there tries to sing her praises, and she understands that no one else understands.
Hmm. And she follows him to make sure that he doesn't get any of the stories wrong.
Apparently.
Or that it doesn't get hit.
Aye,
That's-
most likely it's more likely that she's just trying to stop him from getting mugged.
Huh. Oh, noble.
So, Mittender'll be here in a moment. You lads all fed, rested, ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Rearing.
Yes, it was excellent.
Good.
Rising like the morning sun.
The meal will be on the house, since you stayed overnight at the inn.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The room will also be on the house, since I'm not one to turn people out onto the street when they're trying to work for me.
Mighty generous of you.
What was the name of the inn again? I'm making a note.
Steel Wind.
Okay. Okay.
So, and a few moments later, a rather large man, probably the only one larger than him in this entire place, is Brutus. He walks in with an apron already on, and he's got an odd look about him, but not off-putting, just different. His hands seem to be, like his fingers seem to be a little bit longer than you're used to, but he's rather spindly. Stands probably about 6'4",
Big fella.
but you're not sure because he's not standing up straight, and he's got really long legs. But when he walks in, everyone greets him with a friendly smile, and he waves to people that shout his name. And you catch his name. It's interesting, though, because when you try to recall it, it slips from your mind.
Mm.
Hmm.
Suspicious fellow.
Is there a knowledge arcana or anything like that to see if he reminds me of an undead or fae?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It wouldn't be
I'd like-
knowledge arcana. It would be
Investigation?
investigate. Well, not really investigation. So,
I have a lot of knowledge of Fae.
given your background, I'll let you make just an intelligence roll.
Okay. Ow. It's okay, I have advantage. Much better.
Yay!
So, that plus 16. Or sorry, so plus 6. Holy cow.
Okay, so 21.
Yeah.
So the way that he's built and his general gait are definitely inhuman. Like to the extent that he is barely humanoid.
Hmm.
When you actually look at him, you notice that his limbs are like sinuous to the point where you can see the tendons on his skin, and the long fingers on his hands when he grips them and relaxes them, like when he's grabbing a glass,
they almost seem mechanical. They're very stiff. And that could just be a low dexterity, like not much practice with those, but given the fact that he is a bartender, that seems a little out of place. You also notice that when he looks around the room, he doesn't he doesn't do the slow panning gaze. His head jerks around.
Like an automaton?
You catch a flicker of something, like his eye just kind of, his left eye just sort of brightens up for a moment and then dulls back down. You're not sure what the hell this is, but whatever he is, he's not human.
I write down all these notes immediately.
Also, Rook,
Yeah.
stay out of my notes.
I have extensive.
I can't turn it off.
Hey, Chris, I have extensive knowledge of Fae. If it's Fae, I would probably know what he is.
It is not Fae.
Okay. Can I summon a Fae thing to figure out what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
Good idea.
So, yeah, I'm going to do my ability that allows me to summon a Fae.
And what sort of Fae are you summoning?
The
Summon
most...
Summon bronze bottom.
the most straightforward one I can think. Actually, no, I'm going to go right along with character line. I'm going to summon a dryad.
Okay.
Just right here in the tavern?
Yep.
I mean, everyone notices that. And Jackson says, "What the hell do you think you're doing? Get that thing out of here. I don't need my damn walls burst into life with flowers."
What do you mean? I can do that.
I said I don't need that.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Are you telling me no in my own establishment after I give you a free room and board?
It's mighty ungrateful.
Okay, and I will release the dryad.
Good lord. You'd think people would know better than to be summoning things in the middle of a tavern.
No accounting for taste.
I'm just watching this unfold very slowly. You can just see me chew very slowly, looking back and forth between Jackson and Roger.
Sawyer hasn't looked up from his food.
I don't know why you're summoning things in the middle of my tavern, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
I didn't know that was not okay. I am sorry.
It's alright, I'm not gonna kick you out or anything, just letting you know.
What's your barkeep's name?
Oh, his name is,
I'm ready to write it down.
Id&Od. Lad, you've been working for me for a few months. What is your name?
Ready to write it down.
And he leans over and whispers it into Jackson's ear. And Jackson kind of like gets the look of recognition. Ah, yeah. His name is Withron.
I write it down.
Withron. Why does that sound familiar?
I have no idea.
I think because I'm crazy.
No, because that name should sound familiar, but I'm not gonna
It does.
I'm not gonna tell you why though, because that
No.
away.
Right, yeah.
Dang.
Where's the fun in that?
I know why.
No spoilers.
I mean, it's not really a spoiler.
Oh, yes.
You can go look in character sheets and figure it out pretty easily.
The audience doesn't
But it
know
is-
that.
Right.
Spoilies.
Ah.
So,
Respect the viewer.
are you ready to go then?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Let's take
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Get
We're
this
waiting
done.
on you, sir.
All right then. No.
How about a little marching line for us? He pulls out a little drum. It'll help us get there faster.
Right. I actually have to make him unique now.
Did you make Longclaw unique?
No, yeah.
Okay.
We don't know if we'll have to make them unique just yet.
Oh, I hope we do.
Just like the other random NPCs that
Uh-huh. Every time.
I was gonna say, wasn't there a random like barrel or boot or something that got a name?
I don't recall.
Saltine.
Oh yeah, it was the chicken. The chicken.
We never gave the goose a name, did we?
It doesn't
I think-
have one.
Untitled goose.
Perfect. As all things should be.
So, Jackson follows you up to the Longclaw territory. Where you find Longclaw watching the gnome very closely.
What is the gnome doing?
Gnome appears to be picking some material off of a tree.
Fish.
Possibly. However, when he notices you, Longclaw pauses and walks over. You come to visit Longclaw Tavern.
That was fast.
we look over.
Many booze.
Is he speaking common now?
No. No, he's
Okay.
saying all this in Draconic.
I would say there's only 2 people that we know of right now that know how he's.
He is offering us drinks.
Tell them we accept.
Yes, we accept.
Good. Come enjoy long tooth booze.
Long tooth brew.
I love this
I'll
guy.
convey that. I'll convey the name of the booze to the party. I would in character, but I'm laughing too hard.
I turn to Jackson and go, look, we weren't lying.
So, what I'm gathering then is helped a kobold set up his own tavern on top of the mountain.
No, we didn't help him set it up. We just convinced him to set one up.
Well, I'm gonna have a talk with this Longclaw fella
guess we'll have to see what we can do about getting ourselves a partnership.
Take Bronze Bottom with you.
I hope you speak Draconic.
I don't want anything to do with that gnome. He can stay by his fish tree for all I care.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, I don't speak Draconic, but one of you does, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, we're good.
Longclaw notices Jackson. He says, "You brought new customer to Longclaw.
Yes, we did.
You only get one referral bonus per new customer."
I have bad news, guys. We only get one referral bonus.
Terrifying.
What?
Barbarism.
Referral bonus, one free booze.
How does a
What-
kobold
what
up on the
free-
mountain know what a referral bonus is?
He's been talking to the gnome, I guess.
Oh,
Oh no.
that explains it.
But we get one free booze.
Excellent.
Like, to share or each?
Just one.
Somebody keep an eye on Sawyer in case he smells the beer.
All right, so I guess we all follow Longclaw into the tavern.
No,
Oh,
no, he
No?
stands in the
No.
gate. He stands in the archway
okay.
and makes a piercing whistle. And after a couple of moments, you
More kobolds.
see a couple kobolds show up carrying drinks.
Oh my god. He's really doing it.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's working! It's working!
Drink of the long tooth.
Roger will try it.
I'll try it.
Adrian will wait until other people have tried it.
It's just mildly skunked beer.
Huh, okay.
That's what it appears to be, yes.
No, that's what it is.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's bad.
It's a bad odds.
It's okay.
Does the long tooth please the customers?
Yes, it's very good, Longclaw. Very good.
How did he skunk beer when it's cold and not sunny up here?
Magic.
Left it open? I don't know.
He's a kobold.
This is Longclaw Special Brew. Made by the gnome. Aged with magics.
Oh.
Well, aged with magics, apparently.
Oh.
Longclaw, this is Jackson. He owns a tavern in the city.
Jackson will help Longclaw run Longclaw Tavern.
And no, but he wants to form a partnership with you.
What?
To, you help him, he helps you.
What help does the Jackson offer?
He wants to know what help you offer.
Help? I'm just trying to get the bastard to buy my booze. I'm not trying to help him run his business. I was gonna be competing with mine.
Longclaw, he wants to sell you different kinds of booze so that you have variety.
Longclaw will buy this booze.
He says he will buy it.
Oh, really? And what kind of sticks am I gonna get in trade for these booze? Some Fine.
Longclaw, what do you have for payment?
Many soul totems.
Oh no.
He does not like soul totems.
Why?
They have less value in the city.
This does not make sense. Soul totems hold same value wherever soul totems are.
Not to humans.
Why do humans not hold worth in soul totems? They are bond.
The stick.
Many humans are very funny, Longclaw. They don't have appreciation for things like soul totems.
Tell him humans don't have souls.
And he tilts his
Nice.
head at your comment and goes,
I was thinking about saying that, but I'm like,
funny. Ha ha ha.
you know, the truth is many humans don't have souls, so they have no use for the soul tokens or totems.
This is disturbing. Do you have a soul?
I do. I love the soul totems.
No, I
Cannot
think they're
deal
great.
With a human that has no soul, they bring nothing but destruction.
Someone hand me a coin.
Hadrian will toss him a coin.
This is what Jackson wants for the booze. Things like this.
Worthless pieces of metal that are so soft they cannot be made into weapons or armor.
Correct.
Yes,
That's exactly right.
because the humans of the city find them valuable for their shininess.
This makes no sense.
But
Yeah, neither does
think,
Bronze Bottom.
Longclaw, think of it. These hold no value for you, but they will get you booze.
We have no such things. We do not use soft metal. It is soft and useless.
You don't have any lying around?
No.
Well.
Not anywhere in there?
No.
What about like diamonds or
The gnome
Gems.
uses them.
there we are.
Oh, bring the gnome over here.
Gnome. Come, attend Longclaw.
While he's coming, I will let the group in on what has been being said.
Bronze Bottom walks over. Kind of like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh no.
Yes, what? You're interrupting my experiments. What do you want?
Longclaw is having trouble understanding the value of coin.
How is that my problem?
Because he says you have all the coin.
Okay.
Mhm.
And how is that my problem? Create and turn free.
Tell Longclaw that if he gets coin, he can give to Brewmaster to brew more alcohol.
Yes, but if we tell him to get more coin, he's just going to go kill something for it.
Right, but the only way he can get more coin is by giving people booze.
Okay. Yeah, I'll convey I will convey general economy to Longclaw.
Humans are very, very weird.
No argument.
Why do you demand payment for such things?
Capitalism?
Yeah.
Longclaw disagrees with this concept. Longclaw refuses.
Longclaw thinks the workers should rise up and seize the means of production.
But then what do you have people give you for the booze?
Stories.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the ROI on those?
Ask a bard.
I am a bard.
Yeah, bard.
A practical bard.
Yeah.
I am at a loss on how to make this work.
Yeah.
Murder?
What's that? Murder.
Does he have anything other than soul totems he can trade for the booze?
Or he's
Yeah, I'll ask Longclaw if he has anything else that humans might like in his tavern.
Do humans like fish?
depends.
I don't know how to answer that.
It sounds like Longclaw just wants to have a tavern where they barter instead of use coin.
Yes, but he needs to barter for the booze.
Oh,
So doesn't he have what's his name making the booze?
Oh yeah, is Bronze Bottom like getting paid?
In soul tokens?
He's getting paid and not being hassled. Well,
Yeah.
he was.
Sucks to suck.
I'll ask Bronzebeard, how is he getting the fish again?
From the fish trees.
I get the fish out of the barrels on the trade caravans.
Oh, so you're lying. Okay.
Then I'm not going to ask the next question then, because then that'll make the barkeep angry.
Oh no.
Roger, how are the negotiations going?
Not well.
Do we have a plan B?
Hold on.
Um,
May we look around in your building to see if there's something that the humans would take in trade? Okay, we are going to go look around and see if there's something the kobolds can trade for booze.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds like a good plan.
I'm about it.
So, the, I'm gonna have to make it unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome to me that we have established a kobold NPC.
from
We
somebody.
started at the beginning of our Kobold City.
Right.
We have inadvertently given him more work.
That's our job as
He
a
knew what this
players.
was when he signed up for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
In 7 months, we'll have to talk to the new leader and reestablish everything.
Yeah, we go away for 2 years or 3 generations have passed.
Yeah, this is my grandfather's tavern. I am the Great Longclaw.
See, that's what the gnome is for, though.
Yeah, he's gonna find the secret to everlasting life and give it to the kobolds.
I meant more as like always forced to act as the like go between.
Where is he? There he is. Longclaw. Longclaw.
Long Claw, Beast Crusher.
So, this is the building. It is the inside of a nice, dank cavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you move further in towards the sources of light, you actually find a couple stacks of crates and several stacked barrels.
Just hanging out. How long have they been here?
These were procured 4 days ago.
They stole them 4 days ago.
I'm betting they're the barkeeps.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you do see the symbol of the steel wind kind of engraved on the sides of all the crates and the barrels.
Although these are 4 days old and they're fish, this might be rough.
Maybe they're salted.
Are those
Oh, that's
are
right.
those torture devices?
Oh no. And bones.
Billy Bones.
It'll be fine.
Fish bones, maybe?
Love that band.
I'd go in first, but bard.
Sawyer's walking in first.
Even I am a chunky bard.
Adrian will cruise behind everyone. He does.
I have my crossbow at the ready. I'm back here.
He's doing with my crossbow.
Fair enough.
Sawyer's gonna. What are we doing back here, Roger?
I told you, we are looking for something they can trade.
All right, I'm just gonna start opening boxes and finding something.
Just a reminder, I've got dark vision.
Do not touch. Only one who speaks the tongue of lizards.
Okay, I guess I'll go over and open the crates.
All
Because that
Stand
seems
by.
to matter.
You're the lizard talker.
Parcel tongue.
So, as you start opening the crates, you notice that there are like spices and sugar and salt.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, they got lots of value here.
Mm.
Are these taken from the caravan too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dang.
These
All
are
the
taken
supplies.
from foolish humans who travel through Longclaw territory.
What's he saying?
What's he got?
They Roger will like show like spices and stuff.
Oh damn.
Longclaw,
Yes.
do you use these?
We burn them.
Oh goodness.
Oh no.
They make smells.
Humans humans find these very valuable.
Why do humans value smell rocks?
Who knows? We humans are weird, remember?
Humans are weird.
But I think you might have enough here to get a good supply of booze, which you could then sell for the shiny coins to then buy more booze.
Why would we want soft metal?
I told you to buy the booze. Okay, someone who understands money, because Roger does not, talk with Jackson about how much booze the kobolds can get for all the spices.
Okay.
So he's got spices is in these crates that they just are sitting on.
Mm-hmm. They burn them for the smell.
They burn them. Oh my gosh.
Also,
no idea.
if it's not a fish, what is it?
They
What?
rob human travelers,
The
burn their spices.
the chunk of meat sitting on the fire is something that you are subconsciously repulsed by the scent of.
Uh-oh.
What's on the fire?
Longclaw?
What?
What's cooking?
Meat.
Walking on that one.
From what?
Intruder.
Okay, that's if you're gonna have this tavern, that has to be a rule. No more eating people.
Then what will kobold eat?
Fish.
Fish, cow,
No,
sheep.
you do not eat fish. Fish is disgusting. You burn it for smell.
God,
Wait.
James.
God damn it.
Wow.
The smell repulses all living things.
God.
It is for defense.
Roger is going to swallow his disgust, go over to the fire, and really quickly use his chef feat and cook up a vegan tasty snack for their Longclaw to try.
Okay.
Nice.
What is this going to consist of?
Well, I can cast create food, so whatever I want.
Okay. So tell me.
Answer.
Tofu,
Berries.
mushrooms, yeah, some berries, a little bit of like salt and pepper.
Spices.
Yeah,
Enough.
yeah. Well, they like strong smells, so let's give them some cayenne.
Ooh.
little sriracha.
Yeah, make it a little spicy meatball without the meat.
Ghost pepper. Can you summon ghost pepper? Oh.
No,
would
let's
love
not
that.
murder them.
Garlic powder.
Yeah, but yeah, just like a tasty like vegan gumbo, basically.
Okay. This smells like food.
Well, that's the point.
Is there meat?
There is meat substitute.
What is substitute?
Try it, Longclaw. Just try it.
There is no meat.
Roger will take a bite and show him.
Fine. And he tries.
Anybody want to give me bardic inspiration on my like having cooked this roll?
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
past that, but
Yeah. Actually.
Okay.
he kind of tilts his head and tastes strange. Takes another bite. Longclaw proves.
Roger is like, yes.
Another convert.
He likes it, Roger?
He likes it.
He likes it.
Mikey.
He continues to eat it, but ditches the spoon and just sort of shoves his face in it.
Yeah, well, that's not very
Cool.
surprising.
Do I recognize what's cooking
No,
Good looking.
no, you don't,
on the?
because you've never
On the-
seen
on the
human
fire?
flesh being burned on a cook fire before. You've
It's-
never been around that.
Hey Sawyer,
Hmm.
you know what's on the fire?
Don't you dare!
Oh God!
This is an education that he needs to have.
I don't think he needs to do this right now.
He needs to know when humans are being cooked.
Oh, god damn it!
Lizard.
Sawyer, you still there?
Sawyer's okay.
Not only for now.
A little shaken, not stirred.
Yeah.
So Roger is like trying to like talk all the good parts about this, like telling Longclaw that like if he eats like this, no one's gonna want to come and hunt his people. He can trade these stuff for the start of his tavern, and he can get along with the people of the city.
Fine. Longclaw will feed on meat substitute.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the group and say, okay, so the kobolds are gonna be vegan.
What?
What is vegan?
It means you eat no animal product.
Okay.
They are willing to trade the spices to Jackson for more booze for startup for the tavern. And they are going to peaceably coexist.
So the things we found in the Kobold Cave are being given away instead of ours to keep. They're sitting over here snacking on some dude, and we're just ignoring it.
All for
Yes.
peace.
Okay, this is your one strike. There's 2 more strikes coming. But I can only take so much. I'm going to be nice. This is not acceptable. We're not making a habit of this.
Oh, as
Cooking people's bad, Rohei.
long as they stop cooking people.
Yes, but they are agreeing to stop doing that.
I'm gonna put that in the out of context theater. Cooking people's bad.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Ah. It's a heavy burden to shoulder.
We like the butts.
Oh God.
Like, I was seriously considering just like whacking on this guy,
Whoa.
on our new friend, while he was discussing terms with you.
That would have been very upsetting to Roger.
Yeah, Hadrian's not pleased that they have been killing and eating people, but at this point it's stopped, so no point in getting salty.
So, Rohei, I don't know if you remember, but I said I fought on the other side of the war as those kobolds are doing right now. So, it's a soft spot.
I get it.
Okay.
Like, the 4 of us really thought this was going to go south.
Yeah.
Or at least the 3 of us really thought this was going to go south.
But like I said, I need somebody to negotiate spice prices versus booze from Jackson. Buying, selling.
Hadrian will take a crack at it. He doesn't, I mean, he's kind of a businessman if you really think about it.
Graham's got an education, but I don't think it'll apply here.
I'm an alchemist.
Roger's explaining he has never in his life used or had money.
Is worth 1 money? 10 money? What is it?
Yes.
Well,
It's like, that is a good spice. That looks like 100 money right there.
all that will have to be figured out next time.
Dun dun dun.
Wait, how will they get more spices?
No, they won't, but it's the startup.
It's a startup one.
Stop recording.
Okay, stopping.
And I'm gonna outro the stream here. So, thank you all for coming by and listening into our story. We'll be doing this every Tuesday, unless otherwise notified. We'll be starting up probably around 7 p.m. Central. So look forward to more adventures and more kobold bartending. Join us next time.